Welcome back. Let's finish reading Northern Virginia. It's soon 6 p.m. So it's a kind of Black Monday. The stock market have crashed. The stock market have dropped like 10% in Europe and Asia. I'll just read a little food, then I will go back reading this. Now I made a big mess again. I opened a lot of web pages. Will take like 2 weeks to reading. That's how I find my my stuff I like to read. So that's not many places. You can live only $2,000 a month if you only have $1,000 for rent apartments. You only have $1,000 for housing and $1,000 for food. I think you will be lower. You have income like a fast food worker. You will have a low income like somebody getting like $15 every hour in a fast food. But you can live on a boat. You don't need to have an apartment. You can live in a small sailboat on a river. You can renting somewhere like $100, $200 a month. Somewhere you can put your boat. You can get a small sailboat, a few $1,000s. But it's very cold, like New York State is super cold. In the winter, like the Great Lakes, you cannot live in there. It's snow and ice, you need to go more south. I think Virginia is not so much snow in the winter, but you need to get more south, maybe North Carolina, or you just have to go to Mississippi River. Go to the rivers. All this area is very expensive, but you don't need to. Florida is very expensive, but maybe you can have a boat somewhere here, $200 a month. You can find somewhere here. Or there, down here, but then you have saltwater crocodiles, big saltwater crocodiles, sharks and alligators and python snakes. So, and I don't like that. So I think Virginia is it's fine. It's not too south. It's not north. But I will read North Carolina next.
In the area. To alleviate gridlock, local governments encourage using metro rail, HOV, carpooling, slugging, and other forms of mass transportation. Major limited or partially limited access highways include Interstates 495, the Capital Beltway, 95, 395, and 66, the Fairfax County Parkway and adjoining Frankenire Springfield Parkway, the George Washington Memorial Parkway, and the Dulles Toll Road. High occupancy vehicle, HOV, lanes are used for commuters and buses on I-66, I-95/395, and the Dulles Toll Road. A study done by INRIX Roadway Analytics ranked southbound I-95 from Washington D.C. to the southern tip of Stafford County the worst single traffic hotspot in the nation. It also ranked northbound I-95 from Spotsylvania County to the northern tip of Stafford County the seventh worst traffic hotspot in the nation. Northern Virginia is also home to the express lanes. These express lanes are where a car has an ESPAS transponder and is charged for riding a distance on the express lanes. They are currently being built on I-66, and are currently available on I-395, I-495 from the Springfield interchange to Tyson's Corner but are being extended to the Maryland-Virginia border, and I-95 from the end of I-395, Springfield interchange, to central Stafford County and are being extended to Fredericksburg. Two major regional bottlenecks, the Springfield Interchange and Woodrow Wilson Bridge, were massively reconstructed with completion in 2007 and 2008. Generally, Potomac River crossings remain major choke points. Proposals to add crossings, such as near Leesburg or Quantico as part of a long-proposed outer beltway, are opposed by Virginia communities near the suggested bridge sites, and by Marylanders who fear that new bridges would bring new housing development to green space in that state such as Poolesville. Because of Northern Virginia's high housing costs, tens of thousands of employees there choose more affordable housing far away in outer Virginia urban counties, or in Prince George's County and southern Maryland, thus creating tremendous traffic congestion on the Potomac bridges. This situation is much like metropolitan areas of California. Furthermore, Fairfax County localities such as Great Falls, Drainesville, and Clifton impose low-density, large acreage residential zoning, which forces developers to leapfrog into Loudoun and Prince William counties to build housing, thus increasing commuters' driving distances. In recent years, developers have continued to develop in Loudoun County, but have filled Prince William County, leading many developers to move south to Stafford County, where local government has been more receptive to developments. Education, edit. Primary education, edit. Further information, Fairfax County Public Schools. Fairfax County's public school system includes the Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology, an award-winning magnet school. As of 2021, 19 of the region's schools appear in the top 200 of Newsweek's America's Top Public High Schools, and Thomas Jefferson is ranked number 1. In comparison, Washington, D.C., Maryland, and the rest of Virginia have 10 schools between them in the top 200. Colleges and universities, edit. Further information, George Mason University. With 40,185 students as of fall 2023, George Mason University in Fairfax is the largest public university by student enrollment in Virginia. Other higher education institutions include Northern Virginia Community College, colloquially known as NOVA, in Annandale, with several branch campuses throughout Northern Virginia, the University of Mary Washington in Fredericksburg, Patrick Henry College in western Loudoun County, and Marymount University in North Arlington. The University of Virginia and Virginia Tech maintain a center in Falls Church, and George Washington University has a campus in Loudoun County. Virginia Commonwealth University Health Systems has a satellite campus in Fairfax at the Innova Health System. See also, edit. One list of US state partition.
Good. I think I will keep this open because there's many good links. CIA, all this, NGA, we need to read about all this. So did read Virginia today and North Carolina. But let's, and then I open all this. I mess all this up. But let's stick to my plan. Let's read about the history of Virginia. I think everything there is very expensive. All this whole area is very expensive. Housing and apartment, everything. Because a lot of people are living there. I think with but I don't need to have $2,000 a month forever. I could just get 100,000 subscribers. I could be a YouTuber in the United States. Could travel to United States and record the video. So that's Americans from all over the world. So could meet all kind of people, all kind of races, all kind of religions. Could do that. But you cannot travel around without money. But you need some money, but few $1,000, that's not enough to travel around in US. Then you have to travel around like homeless in a backpack. I cannot do that because I'm old, I'm 60 soon. I cannot sleep on the street, it's very dangerous. In the United States that's very dangerous, sleeping on the streets. If you're sleeping on the streets in Florida, you can meet some big alligators. If you're sleeping in a park close to a nice lake or river, put up a small tent, you can have a big alligator in the night. Or if you do it New York, you can have a big black bear or brown bear come visit you. I will stop the video because I start to get tired. I will read this history of Virginia.